everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today, I know a lot of us are going back to school very soon. I don't start for another 3 weeks, but I know a lot of people where I live have either already started or start next week, which is insane. But I know that waking up in the morning early sometimes is so hard and so difficult, and we don't want to have to get up extra early to do a bunch of stuff to our face and hair. Like, it's just not worth it that early in the morning. So I'm gonna show you kind of how I would put together a look in the shortest amount of time. It's just going to be very quick, very easy. It doesn't involve foundation, very minimal makeup, no eyeshadow, nothing like that. Just something that you can throw on your face and get out the door in a very minimal amount of time, because I know that we are all in the morning looking for anything that's going to save us the most time. So I'm going to time myself on my phone, not so that I do it in like 5-minute makeup challenge, not really that, but just to see how long it actually takes me to do the most minimal amount of makeup that I would be okay with walking out the front door in. And yeah, that's basically it. So if you would like to see how you can achieve a quick and easy look when you're running late for school or work or whatever else you have going on, then keep on watching. There's gonna be some 5 a.m. mornings for me this year where I just get up and literally don't even do makeup. I'll just bring it with me to school. I'm just gonna kind of talk and do this all at the same time. That way I'm not wasting time while I'm timing myself talking without doing things on my face. So I'm just gonna kind of try to multitask doing this. So I am setting my stopwatch and we're starting. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with the Kim Tai and Ofra moisturizer, just because you always need some kind of a base on your face. If you're not doing foundation, I would probably recommend something with a little bit of SPF in it, just so you can protect your face and also prime at the same time. But this moisturizer is really nice because it's a primer and a moisturizer, so you're kind of putting 2 steps together in one. And then I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Again, I'm not going to do any foundation because on a day-to-day, I mean, I would do the same thing. Like, if I was going to the gym and I had to go out somewhere after, like, you want a minimal amount of makeup, but still enough to make you look, like, not dead. I have really bad bags under my eyes. If I didn't, I would probably I'd probably skip the concealer step altogether, but because I do have like pretty serious bags under my eyes, I like never skip that step. I literally just put concealer all over my lip because I'm trying. I know it's going to take me a lot of time to do my brows, so I'm just like worried about that. But basically, if you're not doing foundation, you want to just kind of conceal the areas where you're having problems. I have a little pimple up here, so I'm going to take whatever excess I have and just kind of run that up in my forehead. And I always conceal under my eyes because I have some pretty serious baggage happening, especially early in the morning. I mean, today I did not wake up early because it's still the summer for me, but on a normal day, these bags are going to be like 10 times worse. You guys will see that as I'm doing videos during the school year. It's just going to get like worse and worse. And I do have, like, just the way my skin is, I do have a little bit of redness in my cheeks, but I actually don't mind that for a day-to-day kind of like look. I don't feel like I have to cover that necessarily because it is kind of like a natural flush, so it does bring a little bit of color to the face without having to put on like blush too. So now that we've evened out the skin tone a little bit, I'm gonna go in with the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula and using this is completely rubbed off, a Morphe R14 brush, just because you want to bring a little bit of color back to your face without worrying about like contouring. Like, it's more about bringing some color back into your cheeks and your forehead. I always do this just because I feel like sometimes when you conceal or even with foundation, it kind of evens out your skin like very severely, so you have like one color all over your face. So bringing just a little bit of bronze and color back into your face is always helpful. even if you're rushing in the morning, don't skip your bronzer. It'll help you look more awake and more put together if you actually do like a little bit of bronzer just on your cheeks and your forehead. So, I mean, already like I have a lot of redness in this area of my face, but I don't really mind it, and my skin looks brighter and more awake. So we're doing pretty good so far. So next thing we're going to do is my brows, and today I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Brow Clay in the shade Taupe and the little brush that comes with it. I haven't used this product in a really long time, but I've run out of all of my brow pencils that are like light, and brow pencils that are too dark for me right now are just like, my brows look super dark. So this could be going in with this. And this is something actually that's going to take me the longest, just because like even if I'm rushing or I want to do like a quick makeup look, my brows are always something that I want to look good. So you need to kind of pick something that you're going to allow yourself to take some more time on. So brows are that for me. And I'm going to use the NYX colored brow tint in the shade Chocolate, just to set my brows down very lightly. Alright, and then literally the last thing I'll do is put some mascara on, and this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. Grabbed a little mirror here. I get, oh, this is so hard to open, up close and personal on my lashes. I always try to curl my lashes, especially if I'm doing a more natural makeup look, just because it's going to help like open the eyes up, and if the lashes are upturned, they look longer and it really helps to open up your eyes. So especially on a morning where you're like super tired and you're not really feeling it, I would definitely recommend curling your lashes. Alrighty, and then usually I'll just put on some type of lip gloss or something just to, you know, add a little something, a little color on my lips. So I'm just going to be putting on the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline, just because this is, oh, I couldn't die, my actual favorite lip gloss like ever. And it's so affordable and so small and cute. You can just throw it in your bag. And that's literally it. That's all it takes. I have 12 minutes. 12 minutes. All of that took me 12 minutes. If you don't do your eyebrows, obviously it'll take less time. I'm really anal about my eyelashes and like the way that they look, so always doing my eyelashes takes a long time too. My eyebrows and my eyelashes always take the longest because I like need them to look perfect. But if you either don't do your eyebrows or do, you know, are a little less anal about some other things, then obviously it'll take you less time than me. But I feel still like 12 minutes is a pretty reasonable amount of time. I wish I could bump it down to 10 because that would be like perfect, but you know, I feel like I did talk a little bit and slow myself down. But if it were a normal morning and I had to really get things going, then I could definitely do this probably in 10 minutes. So that's really it. I hope that this was helpful because I know it's just such a struggle in the morning. Trust me, I know. Like, it gets a little bit easier in college because you can kind of decide what time you go in for class, but you know, it's still hard. Waking up any morning is going to be hard unless you're a morning person, which I personally am not. But obviously, you don't have to wear any makeup if you feel comfortable like that. I sometimes do, or sometimes don't really have much of a choice, but again, it's up to personal preference and what you like to do. And I feel like this is something that's really simple and really easy, that'll still give you like the look of makeup without having to cake a bunch of stuff out of your face. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!